Don't know how to build a team from scratch or find good teammates? DreamTeam.gg, the ultimate team building platform. Find and connect with new players, coaches and teams. Manage and monetize your team. Get on fast track to advance from novice to amateur and, if desired, to professional gamer. Join DreamTeam.gg today.
Does get planted. It is still a 3v3, but Envy and Apex, they strike simultaneously. Now Kiyoshima and RPK left alone in a 2v3. However, Kenny S on 5 HP. Oh, it's a little rough indeed.
RPK just naded himself down to 50 from 100 health as well, so that's a bit awkward. Cut his health in half as now Envy coming in for the retake. They need quick kills. Keo starts things off. Apex is dead. And the upgrade, I guess, to the MP9 as they try to clear the close corner. Kenny S is there, and Keo is going to jump on through. In this Envious hole, and Envious doing a pretty good job. Happy, not aware, or maybe he is. He's... Ooh. Perfect flashbang, and that's going to be NVK looking for 2, but RPK 3 kills for him. Now Mixwell's going to pull out a clutch, the new boy to the block, up against the Frenchies running on into the site. He's got 3 men here, 1 to deal with at least on base. We need to isolate that kill as soon as possible. Kiyoshima not committing to the duel. He's got his back turn. Kiyo's played him like a fool, and there's the one tap to finish off the round. Envy with 8 and 0. And Happy with his own AWP getting aggressive in main, but Kenny's on the other side. He was scoped and ready. Shot found. Scream going to try and run away, but G2 spot him. They try and chase him down, but Scream hits another shot. Another one coming up from Scream. A third! Scream is shutting down this A-bomb site, and Hachi will even grab a kill with a P250. Even when G2 have Envy on pistols, they can't seem to win the round. Waiting for Scream to make a play. He's just going to come into a bomb site, which is always a safer bet, but those bullets are going to be a tell to Scream. He knows exactly where NBK is right now. And Scream is flanking around. He wants to take the fight. Doesn't spot at NBK. He's going to wrap around all the way to B, because that would be huge. He hasn't spotted NBK, and NBK, he's not on a fact-finding mission. He's going to be going all the way towards vents, waiting towards B. He's going to drop down. He's going to clear it out. 20 seconds on the clock. He knows that Scream's got to go for a play, and Scream instead, he's going to be going towards the A bomb side. He's going to get the bomb down. And now NBK, he's got to win this duel, and it's such a crucial clutch for him to win now. Yeah, he doesn't even know what site it is. NBK spending too long checking out the B side of the map while Scream, he's gone for the long wrap instead. He's hid in a very standard position, but will NBK expect? He has a utility. However, coming from car, it's very common to see these Molotovs throwing towards a forklift. If he does that, it's a big waste. He needs it towards the back of quad. There it is. Perfect. They force the angle, and Scream goes to the fight. Knowing NBK has no weapon out, he'll take the round.
Et regarde le A qui back up. Et en plus ouverture de Happy sur NBK qui était en train plus ou moins de se replacer. Kenny S qui tire bon sur Kyo, qui va récupérer la cam. Est-ce que ça va vraiment compter? 4 contre 2, Benji, 4 contre 1.
Elle est en train d'être faite la différence. Les Envious qui sont sur le point de s'imposer, c'est fait. 16 à 7.
Calix gets a ache around to the head. Magisk again in pit. Is he on for his first death? Yes, he is. Delivered by Engine. And with that kill, should be an A plant to follow. Zipex round the back is going to get found. Dupree still lurking in the shadows of Boiler as Glaive now trying to lead by example. He's picked up 3 and Dupree's got the final.
Some wonderful shots there, 3 kills in total. This one saved the round. If he dies here, it's over. Then he somehow hits this. He had low HP as well. Zantares peeks him and, oh sorry, Paz, but still blows his head off. 8-0, bomb planted again, can keep buying. One in the pit, but May just have been playing out of his mind so far. Is it enough? As will be an A-side finish. Zantares doesn't seem to think so, but the flashback is perfect. Can Dupree find 3? He certainly can. Bomb down, and he brings the round right back in their favor. What a fantastic play, Vince.
A Soldiers playing more of a deep passive role. Only 2 players on A though. 3 stack on B. Caleb with the CZ is going to have to go huge, and it's not going to happen. And with his death, surely this match will follow.
No kip, no nades, no weapons. I think we know which way this one is going. Congratulations to Astralis. It's a great performance here to kick off their debut here in Marseille as Glaive finds the last few frags here. Consolation kill to pad the stats for Zantares. That clinical performance there, setting the tone for their journey here. This is looking good for Astralis.
Onto the A site, not deterred by these previous slaughter fests, but sure he is going to go in for the first kill. Even trade back, not bad considering that Valiants only have CZs to play with. They're actually going to take the advantage.
This is looking quite good, Vince. 3 versus 2, Fur and Bolts. 2 very difficult names to take down here. Sure, they've got the man advantage, but how long can they hold on to that? 4, another bit of damage there. Nano goes down to 12 HP, and this is where SK did their absolute best work. Slow, methodical retakes, but this one could fall apart. Fur up against it now, still with 100 HP. He's going to find both these kills, they challenge at the same time, and finally a round goes on the board for Valiant, and it's a partial buy as well. Can't really go for the flank once they've committed. He doesn't really have the weaponry to do that. He doesn't have an AK to pop some heads as they're rotating. He'll fall back. I think he threw a few flashbangs as his teammates get ready towards B. Great grenade by Bolts, but he is flashed and chanced it, but they can't realize it just yet. They might even lose the second frag. Fur backing him up, bomb down, and it's an absolute bloodbath here on the B bomb side. 5 on 2, Neno and Letney with nothing left to do.
No, and the bomb's also dropped in a horrific spot. It's actually down next to the van. So all Bolts has to do is just hold position. He's only got 12 health, so he's baiting for the rest of his team to come through, and there's Fur for one. And Neno is going to do a bit of damage before he is inevitably shut down. 11-2 the score. Round, if we're stuck together, it's going to be harder for them to take the weapons away from us on the save, but Neno is still alive somehow, some way, even though he's being pummeled through the boxes. Finally meets his demise by Bolts, but if not, it would have been Stewie anyway. And now Impulse and Letty decide, okay, let's just go in. Unfortunately, though, it's into a trap, and Fur will pounce with his Galil for 2. 15-4, 11 match points. Around window, ladder room area. Fur making movements into the A side. Pretty sure he saw a player up on balcony, but wasn't too sure as to whether a second was going to be coming from the CT. Letney now next in the chopping block and gets sprayed down to perfection. That AK in the hands of Hunter is not going to play any role, and it looks like Valiants are circling the drain. Emmy 1-4, not gonna happen. Bolts lands the headshot. 16-4. SK live to fight another day.
Certainly do. Wasn't quite the game we were hoping for again, but that's good news for SK. Looks like they've stabled the ship.
One player, now the flash is going to pop. He knows it's going to be an A hit. The counter flash coming out, and Captain Mo is already making haste to go in for this flank. But for now, DD's got to do his best to stay alive.
Yeah, 20 seconds. If he can stop the bomb plant here, that could be massive. There's no open sight lines. He's just destroying them. No smoke in the spawn, and DD finds 3. The plant attempted here, but I think that's a bit optimistic. Captain Mo going to shut it down from the long flank, and that will be the round. Tai Lu finding 2 in a row there. Renegades, a very nice attempt, especially from Azza.
So fast. And he's got his compatriot as well, Bentet. He sees the smokes, the flashes raining out, and wall the top to keep them at bay. They're going to have to run in through, and Bentet just spraying everyone down. Extra with the op. Is he going to get taken down? Yes, he will. Azza will find a frag. Looking to pick up the AWP, but Bentet just holding the line. 4K for Bentet. He's looking for the ace. One player remains, that is Nifty, and DD will end him. And
is he correct? Nifty is here. Bentet, he gives up on the angle. He gives up on the passive play and runs into the market only to go down. So, fooled by his own, well, passiveness, I guess, as Tai Lu now coming for the retake.
I think it was very smart because Steelers tossed in a flashman to cross over to the side, and I think that was the tell for Bentet. He probably thought there was no one in the side because they flashed out into the B-bomb side. That's why he kind of ran in.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for him, he gets taken down, and now Nifty, he has been a star, but someone gets to kill on his That is huge from him, and Nifty 1v1 versus Captain Mo, and Captain Mo will get taken down. Nifty through the bench.
They're not being given this next kill. They've got to force it. And out of the window to the right is 2. Bentet, again, trying to just crossfire with these players. And he will get 1, but trade back for Nifty. Double kill found. Jacob going to keep things in check, and it is just the cooler. The man with no armor to keep this round alive. And there's 1. Jacob tapping the bomb. No kit to play with for Renegades. And Tai Lu now, no, the diffuser's not on. Next year, it does not need to commit to the fight. But Jacob caught midair. Great shot from Zach.
It's just got to be going in here. Somebody's on the late flank, and here they come. Charging out, and it is going to be Jacob Nifty to open things up with that opposite. He's going to get the first one. He's going to continue to aggress. Oh, what a shot from Nifty! Destroys DD. Is looking for more. Captain Mo trying to take the fight, but he's being held back by Jacob. And ladies and gentlemen, this is, I do believe, the end. It is all on Bentet and somebody. And somebody does charge him towards Connector, but Nifty's there to fight him. And Nifty, what a showing from him in the last few rounds.
He already moved out of that chicken coop area. And Elige wants to power on through, flashing his way through the smoke. He's right at the edge. Twist goes down. Elige will follow. Great return from Gambit. Once again, they slow it down, control the bomb site, and they're winning some of these fights here. Now it's a 3-on-3 with a bomb in the middle of the site. Mo goes down next, and Nitro doing excellent work, getting a quick triple and shutting it down. That's really massive. That AWP really came into play. But now they've run into a CSET 75, and whenever you lose that first player to one of them, and now you're playing 4 versus 5, weird things happen.
It is the worst feeling in the world to your first player just dies to a CZ in these rounds, and you're just like, oh god, here it comes.
Oh,
You doing all right?
yeah, that was just great. seized again. Last time it was with the CZ75. This time it was the UMP winning the fight in drop against Twist. Not bad at all. They're making their way in through the middle, getting close and taking down Mo. And as you said, that shotgun now is a bit of a problem unless they can get close range. Doja gets 2 big shots with the FAMAS. Make it a triple, in fact. Now Elige all alone, and he gets dropped. Doja with a quad kill. So with quite a lot of sort of hype, and people were already expecting him to be quite good in global offensive. And then I feel like the start of his career, I feel like I had written off Doja as like potential sort of like his return to a bigger level like years ago. But now he's back and he really is playing well. Hobbit will go down and Liquid fighting close out the game. Naf will get a kill on Mo, and that's a strong beginning here in the 23rd round. We're talking a lot about Doja. Wins this 1 versus 5, Moses, then that's it, you know. Oh, well.
Not a strong beginning, that was a strong ending to this game. Hack it up, boys. We're going home. 15-7. 4 straight kills for Team Liquid into this round to make sure that they're going to seal it. Coming through the smoke, Elige is ready for it. Good headshot, clean victory for Team Liquid.
Good to help pull out the incendiary.
Now that flashbang comes down, he should pull the pin and a trigger. Dozier lines them up for a 3-piece, and that's just ridiculous. Shutting down ramp by himself, no support required. To extinguish the molly, and now all systems go. The bait needs to be sprung. Now is going to be able to fire off a couple of shots. Finally does connect on one, not a second. Pazna, meanwhile, is taking his sweet time through Catwalk. Is hoping that remaining player of Dozier has got the hell out of there. But he's about to find out the hard way that's not the case. It looks like he will get a bomb plant, but at this stage, they have max round loss anyway. It really doesn't matter for Gambit. They haven't lost a player again. 9-0 the score.
9-0, but the bomb is planted, and they do get at least 2-on-1 now. Can he find the ace to really light the fire beneath Space Soldier's head? 30 seconds remaining, and Dozier does bring it into another 1 versus 1. Another clutch, but this time a lot more favorable for the in-game leader, Major.
Who has the bomb and a smoke to play with. Is Dozier going to peek out? Could this be the end? No! Dozier, lightning reaction speed, and you can look at his face.
He's loving it.
He's not even phased. He's like, just another day at the office.
He's loving it. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's like the least amount of expression I've seen from winning a massive clutch. Just enjoying himself. Just another day, another dollar, another clutch. It's not getting any easier, and Zantara is finally showing form, some sick form as well. That was really nice. Still not good enough for a round.
Loads more rounds. Adrendo's not going to let it happen. Beautiful spray transfer. Zantara's and Calyx and Engine and pass to the mix. Adren goes ham in his crosshair. In they come. The call will also follow it up. He has to pull back, but now Zantara is up to the plate for a double spray, making a triple. Not able to get 4 just yet. Actually whips out his USP and does the damage.
Unfortunately, it has happened before. 14-1s can be converted to 15-0s. It can happen, right? Stranger things have and will happen. Especially in 2018, it seems, since the whole world's falling apart. But that's another discussion altogether. As we get into the 5-on-4, sure, Hobbit's low, but then as soon as Antares takes his eyes off that position, that's when he strikes. Dozier brings them 1 step closer to knocking out Space Soldiers here at DreamHack Masters Marseille. Hobbit doing the same. 5-on-2, Vince, and a decent effort in the second half, but it feels like this one is done. 5-on-1. Major, my friend, I'm afraid it's another horrible situation for you. And there it is, 16-7. Making it more respectable in the second half there, Vince, but overall, one of the most dreadful performances in terms of an event.